I see this baby in a bed. It hurts with this one. She's kicking, she's gooing. I connected with this little girl that's coming up before Can. There's this baby in this bed, and the baby is like gooing, like I can see this baby like on with her fingers and stuff like that. And I'm getting like a Suze, okay, with it like Suze, Suzette, Susie, Suzanne, around that name. Because I can see Can as she's looking at the baby, so know that they're together, okay? Because she's like, shh, baby, my baby. And that's how she sees it, okay? So she's, I'm not saying that the baby is with her as in like family, but I feel that it is family kinda, you know, not immediate is the way I'm saying. But she's there with the baby and she's looking at the baby. I feel another female trying to come up, and it's like a lid, and I'm not sure who this is, but it's Lydia, Lindsay, but it's something Lid, okay, but she's there as well, and she's with them.
My aunt had a stillborn baby named Dorcas Suzette.
Okay.
And then her aunt was Lydia.
Well, picture the baby in the baby bed, and that's why I see the baby little still. The baby's kicking, stretching, putting her fingers in her mouth, sucking her fingers, and really enjoying her fingers, that kind of stuff, okay? So know that that's how I see her in my mind. And then I can see Can, you know, I call her that, lean over, and she's like, my baby, and she's talking to the baby, she sees the baby. They're both okay. And then I can hear and feel the lid there as well. So they're not by themselves. It's outside, and I can see where this lady is like hanging white sheets across the clothesline, and I'm picking up Jan, but I feel that it's half of the name. It could be like Janie, Janet, and it's around that name. It could be a third party, okay?
My aunt, actually in June, her name was Janet, which is Monica Suzette's aunt.
Okay, so it could be why she's coming through. Well, she's hanging clothes on the line, but I can see this male that's close to her. Fred. There's a Fred, and it could be half of a name. It could be Freddie, Frederick, but it's a Fred that's there as well with her. And I feel that this could be like either like a cousin, brother, around that. I don't feel that this is her love. I feel this is more of a brother around that. But she's saying October. So it could be for either one of them because she's just nodding and saying October. So it means that it could either be a birthday or a death in October for them. She's there though, so just know that she's there. I'm seeing like this man, and he's holding these glittery rocks. So I don't know what this is. I'm trying to get it, but all I can see is I know it's rocks, but they're glittery everywhere, and it's like a coral Carl, but it's around that, and this could be another third party. He keeps saying, hey, that's early. That's early. So I don't know what that is. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I feel that this could be a name. But like I said, I'm going to write this down. I don't know if this man was obsessed with rocks. I'm not really sure, but his name is Carl, and he's holding glittery rocks. So if you can find out for me, let me know, because you know how I am. I like to know. But he said, hey, that's early. That's early. So I don't know if there was someone named Early or a nickname named Early, or it could be half of a name, you know, but I feel that this is a male, so it could be half of a name. But he's there as well, okay? There's this girl coming up and she's like on a horse. So I'm trying to. She's laughing and she's giggling and I can see the wind blowing through her hair. I don't know what she's talking about, but it's like shad. This could be another third party message. You had a lot of them while I was trying to connect with your daughter. It was a Shada. It's around that name. She's showing me her shadow. Like she's walking around and she's showing me her shadow. So this could be, like I said, another third party message. She's with her grandpa and I'm picking up a J initial. Tanya. I feel that there's like a Glenda, that's there with them. Okay, so there's this girl, she's on a horse, and she's showing me her shadow. I don't know if this could be a nickname of hers or not, but she's talking about a Tanya or a Tony around that name. She's saying, my mom. So this is a third party message, I feel. And she needs them to know, she needs her mom to know that her grandpa was with her, okay? And I'm picking up like a Glenda, and a J initial. Know that she's okay as well, so when you find out, because I know it's confident, I know it's somebody, know that they're okay, that she's okay. I feel that she was pretty young. I feel that she was probably in like 19 to 24, around that age. Please know that Lydia, I'm going to call her Lydia, that's the way she's making me seem. It's like Lydia around that, she has the baby, and she also has Can's with her. Can is the one that helps take over the baby. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I've done this before, and I don't like to, but I do feel a baby in the future. I'm not saying for you, I'm not really sure what this is, but this could be somebody close to you that is either going to have a baby or will be getting pregnant within this probably year. So I don't know what this could be. I've done this. I don't like to do this because I freak people out. But then when they call me, I'm like, guess what? Oh my God, yeah. And I'm like, oh. So I do feel another baby coming on, and she's loving on the baby, and she's getting the baby ready. So that's the way I see the baby. Okay. So know that when this baby,
I've had dreams for the last 2 weeks of a baby.
oh, perfect. Okay.
We even talked about it at work, but I keep dreaming of a boy baby.
Yeah. So just know that, you know, like I said, I don't like to do stuff like that because I don't like to freak people out. But anytime I ever have said that, it's happened. And, you know, it could be a year from now or whatever, but when this baby, someone calls you, it's like, oh my God, guess what? I'm pregnant. Just know that Ken is the one that was giving the baby kisses and all of that. So when you kiss that sweet baby face, know that your daughter did too. Okay? I feel I can get more, okay? But know that the Jan was there and she was doing sheets, and Fred is there also. Okay, so there is a Fred as well.
I think there was an uncle named Fred.
Okay, he's there as well. And the Sue's, she was healthy. Okay, so she was kissing, you know, she was sucking her fingers and stuff like that. She's still little, but she's healthy. I had a connection. Can I share the connection with you? I did a connection with her and her daughter. I seen her flying through the clouds, and it was one of the most prettiest connections I've ever had before. And she told me 2 weeks before your daughter passed, she said that Jesus was going to come take her into the clouds. A few weeks after our event, I was at home all the way in Mississippi and stopped at a stop sign, and number 3s is my number. I love number, I don't know what it is, but 3s follow me everywhere. And I looked up and I seen a number 3, and I was like, well, I'll be dang. So I just took the picture and posted it to Facebook, and then someone said, well, do you not see that child's face? And I looked, and there she was, and all of a sudden I heard her giggles, and I knew exactly who she was. And I messaged her mom and said, do you have a picture of your daughter? And she sent it to me, and it's actually the event picture that I did on my event thing. And you'll see the little girl in the clouds. Well, there is her mama and daddy right there. So, sweet Candace.